Yo, what is up? And we are back again with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Oh, yeah. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. We're gonna be streaming for a couple of hours today because I still have to do a lot of assignment work, so won't be streaming for too long. But looking forward to this. We're getting to the we're getting to almost like towards the end part, but like yeah, there's still a long way to go. Probably like another 15 to 20 hours, I think. Hmm. The first time loading thing is a little bit long. A little longer than usual. But I swear it's not always like this. Okay. Alright, I need to I don't know if the chat is working. I'm gonna test it out. Yep, it's working. Alright, here we go. I think we need to be in the ship, probably. Where's our ship? Alright. Can't find my ship. But I think we need to go to Macedonia. We need to get on our ship. Alright, let's just find a dock somewhere. Probably that's the area that I can... Yep. Through here. Just gonna go there, call our dock, and be on our way. We need to get rid of the, what do you call, the bounty on our head, because it's gonna be annoying, like when you play the game, and if the bounty is still like, you know, it's a bit annoying. All right, we can't pay it off because bounty wiping. It says like you can pay it off, like, but if it's like somehow connected with the main storyline, it's yeah, you can't pay it off if it's like that. So that's why we need to get rid of it by actually eliminating the enemy in the main storyline. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at this. So fucking beautiful. The landscapes and the setting, the world in this game, it's just unfreaking believable. It's like so beautiful. Like it almost feels like you're actually in that time period and experiencing this like firsthand. I think I just can't wait when the computers and, you know, the consoles or whatever, they get like really powerful to the stage that it looks so realistic, and even in like the virtual reality, like, because I own a virtual reality headset and it's already looking really promising, and it's just a matter of time when the graphics are gonna get like super insane and start looking like close to reality, and we can experience like places like this, you know, through our own eyes, like with our own eyes, like 360 degrees. 360 degrees, like we can experience ancient Greece playing Assassin's Creed. It's gonna be insane if that happens someday. Alright, we're gonna call our ship. And right now I think the virtual reality is still in its infancy state, so it's, yeah, there's still, I mean, like, it's good and all, but like, you know, it's like the games on it are nothing special. Like, doesn't really make you feel like spending $700, $800 is totally worth it. Like,
Not a threat, Commander. It's a merchant ship.
Woo! Feel that wind?
Look there! Salvage!
right, we are going to uncharted territory, so I'm not so sure, but I think we need to go this way. More towards the right hand side. Yeah. Beautiful. I need to upgrade my skills, by the way. Let's see. Sparta kick. No, I don't need that. We're gonna upgrade that. We don't need this ability.
Days like these are a blessing from the gods.
It is beautiful.
Ah, the blue seas, the sunny sky, good companions, an exciting journey. This is the good life. The Adrestia was built to survive the worst storms and the toughest battles, but she was meant to sail on waters as glorious as these. Hey, looks like something valuable.
Alright, I think we made it into that part of the map. Not yet. So we need to go all the way and Tassos. What's in Tassos? The Tassian statue. Another statue on the list. Said Phidias. We actually have yeah, he's way out of our level right now. He's 49, so it's too much to handle at the moment. I love this boat. Look at the color, like orange and black. It's just so badass. Like, orange and black really goes well together. I should buy some shirts that are orange and black. It's just so good. Are we going in the right direction? Yes. This is good. Looks like a gloomy day today. It's not as warm as it was yesterday. Mater. Mater. What the hell is happening over there? Why are there like tons of boats. I need to get in there somehow without
Get the oars out! Head for over water! More speed! We've reached full speed! Faster! We'll stop here!
Alright, we've docked our ship, and I see a teleport point here. There we go. We're gonna go there first. Get that thing done. Macedonia, rise of an empire. Alright, looks good. Asclepian. We are. I love this. Cassandra is such a badass. Just love her. She's an amazing character. I think this is the first time I actually liked an Assassin's Creed main character. Like, she's just so charming, and she's like badass. She's everything. Like, she's everything that a main character's supposed to be.
Brasidas, you're here.
You got my message.
I heard about Pilos. Are you alright?
I've been through worse. We have bigger problems right now.
After Pilos, what happened?
The remaining Spartans found me and gave me time to recover. So I did.
But your leg.
You disappeared from battle.
I was captured. Taken to Athens for an interrogation with Deimos and Cleon.
They didn't kill you?
They tried. So, Cleon's in Amphipolis.
Somewhere. And in armor, I hear. He'll fight for his life today.
He wants to be the hero. Athenians can't think much of him after what he did. This is our chance, Brasidas. We kill Cleon today.
If you don't, then I will.
There's something you're not telling me.
I am here for Cleon. Let's keep it at that.
I thought we were friends.
You're not who I thought you were. You were raised Spartan. You should know how to be loyal.
I came here, didn't I? We're fighting the same fight.
You haven't proven that.
Let me prove it now.
We're wasting time. Athens is gathering reinforcements. We
I-
need to attack now. Let's go.
Malaka.
Today, we give everything we have. No giving up. the wall! They need to be shot down, now!
Proceedos.
You won't get away!
Oh, what's this guy doing here? That's weird, like it's getting stuck. My game gets stuck sometimes. Malaka. Alright, we got some drachmae. All our allies are dead. So, we're going to the battlefield with just the two of us, I think. Is it?
The Athenian camp is ahead! Destroy it all!
Destroy it all! A lot of Spartans are dead. Why did I wear this helmet? For nothing? Oh, there's the battlefield. Doesn't look as epic as I had imagined in movies, like, you know. This is probably what a real battlefield looked like in those days, I think. It wouldn't be as cool as like the ones that are shown in the TV or movies. But it still looks epic. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not gonna take that away from Spartans. Look at how good I am at dodging now. Oh fuck. Fucking hell. What the hell is that position? That stance. It's like a defensive stance. Boom. How dare you. Alright, I'm gonna go and get the bully mark. There we go. Buddy. Alright. Yeah, boy. That's it. That's it. Who are we getting next? Alright, here we go. There's the boss guy. There's the boss guy. Boom. Uh-oh. What's happening? We're still not done yet. Oh, that is brutal. That's why she's badass. Shit, it's her brother again. It's her godforsaken brother again. The fucking cultist. Chosen one for the cultists. Shit, he is badass. Fuck. It's gonna be a rematch again. Is it a rematch? Oh shit! Oh fuck. Oh my god, don't do that. Don't kill him. Don't kill Brasidas. Ah! I was only joking and then that actually fucking happened. Shit.
You take everything so personally.
That was... Oh! What the fuck? Who's that?
Shit.
Cleon. I thought he was a traitor. Why did he... Okay. Okay, this is confusing. The storyline is getting really confusing now. I need to know why Cleon shot our brother.
Coward! She can't get away.
Okay, we need to... What the fuck is doing? What the fuck is he doing? Why is he praying to God?
Unfortunately for you, it is.
It's not too late, you know. You can still join us.
But not in Athens. You can't talk your way out of this.
Why don't you just leave me alone? Cassandra, come now. Show mercy.
You turned him against us. My own brother.
We lifted Demos up. We made him great, unstoppable.
You made him a monster.
Then fight by his side. Teach him. You would have Demos once again.
His name is Alexios.
I beg you. This world is severed, Cassandra, and we'll unite it.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I
My
wanted to
hands
say.
are empty. Have pity.
You will die just as you lived. As a coward.
I'm not through. I won't be forgotten for all I've done.
You're not worth the memory.
Fuck. I'm gonna kill him slowly. That's not too slow. Come on. I expected a little bit more than this. Come on.
That's it then. Mirini will want to know Cleon is dead.
Mirini.
And Brasidas. I should have
Paris
gotten
says
to him
bro.
sooner.
Bow.
I'm sorry.
We got a badass bow here. Alright. Inner circle guy dead. Cleon. The everyman. We got another clue. So there's 3 clues for this guy here. Anyway. We need to see Demos. Lieutenant. We got ourselves a lieutenant. Oh yeah, we need to change the bow. We got a badass bow. Have we got anything better than this? Not at the moment. We actually got some. Got a nice bear. We can use that. Holy moly. Holy moly. Moly, holy, holy moly. Holy Mother of God. Okay. What else did I miss out on? Alright, anyway. Don't really like to fight with the stuff here. Spares are okay. I like spares and what do you call the double thing? Daggers, yeah. I like to fight with those. Swords, you know, I have a mixed opinion on that. Alright, anyway, we got everything we need. Smoke signal. Malacas. Quest. Alright. Where it all began. Homecoming. I need to go. Mirini. 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 We need to go back to Mirini. It's like a long way south. Laconia. Laconia. Mirini. Mirini. Alright. Where is our mater? Mater. She's up in the mountains. That's right, baby. She's up in the mountains.
I should try to stay.
I love ancient architecture. They're just so beautiful to look at. The modern ones, not much details at all. Devils in the details. Pitana. We are in this small village called Pitana. Ooh, Spartan soldiers. Can't say I'm thrilled, but anyways. There's actually a quest here somewhere. Right, quests. Looking for some quests. Cool. Malacca. Malacca. Buddha. There's no I mean, there's no, what do you call the fast travel points in this area.
Are you Cassandra of House Ayad?
I am.
I am Xanthi, Magistrate of Pitana. I
Santi.
have a noble task befitting someone of your high station. My son is to start his military training at the Agoyi. My husband is away at war, and I have official business to attend to. Can you escort him for me?
I can escort your son to the camp, Master.
Good. He'll learn how to be a man like his father and brother, or he'll die trying.
It will be my honor to take him to begin his education as a Spartan.
You are an agent of Zeus.
I don't pretend to know the thoughts of the gods, but I'm happy to guide your son.
My youngest is a dreamer. His head is filled with boyhood stories. He must learn how to serve his nation first, and then his family.
It's not an easy path.
He will find glory as a true Spartan soldier, or die bravely in the attempt. There is no greater way to honor Sparta. You'll find the Agogi camp southwest of here, near the foothills of the mountains. Makarios, come here.
Hello? I'm
Oh, it's just a
Cassandra.
little boy.
I am honored to meet you, Eagle Bearer. I can't wait to learn to fight like my brother Theoros, and to hear all your stories of deadly monsters and glorious adventures. This way, Cassandra. The Algogi is up in the mountains, so we get in closer to Olympus. What's it like being a mercenary?
I do what I must to get by.
My brother said the same thing about being a man in Sparta. We learn to fight, to die for our family and our country. I can't wait.
You love your home, eh?
I do. We are strong and we are free. And any man will happily give his life for his city, his fellow soldiers, and his children.
So how many children do you have?
Oh, no, none. But when I'm older, I'm going to marry Athena, and we'll have the strongest sons.
Well then.
Do you know why a Spartan soldier can lose his helmet or spear without worry? But if he loses his shield, he's punished beyond all.
Stay on your guard!
Zeus, save me!
Stand your ground!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Pussy.
So fast! I will not fear!
Bullshit.
So much blood!
Life ends. Hot and messy.
Well, this little boy is full of bullshit.
What of your brother?
Theoros? He's the best. He's amazing to watch in the games. He's fast and strong, and he can throw the javelin and discus farther than anyone.
Oh, yes?
I'm faster than anyone my age, but Theoros is like Heracles himself.
He sounds like a god made flesh.
He's my hero. He even sings like Orpheus. Do you want to hear me sing? Though mother says I sing like a harpy.
No, that's okay. I'll be glad to meet him.
La ira, la 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 la, or
Here, I bring you a new charge, trainer.
Makarios, son of Serios.
yes, sir. I can't wait to see my brother.
Quiet, boy. No questions. You'll focus on your own lessons and duties, and speak when spoken to.
Yes, sir.
You'll taste dirt and blood here. I'll force you to eat 1,000 bitter lessons to harden you into the bronze shield your city needs.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mistios, you look like you've been in a few scrapes.
I don't waste breath describing my exploits, or trying to scare children.
You speak like a Spartan. Let's see if you've learned anything else.
Let's give these kids a show they'll sing of for years.
Wow, what a battle! You fought like Atalanta!
Atalanta.
You do fight with the strength of the gods.
Nah, I'm done with this.
Now that we know you can fight, I have a serious matter to discuss.
Oh?
2 of my older students have gone missing. And I need someone I can trust to find them.
They should know enough to take care of themselves.
Yes. But the world is full of unexpected dangers, and I cannot leave my charges to investigate properly.
I can look for them. Tell me what I need to know. What were their last orders?
I had sent them to a lookout camp, where they were to survive on their own for a few days. It is up to them to treat it seriously. But when I went to check on them, there was no sign.
What dangers did you expect them to face?
The students learned to watch for wolves and bears, but I saw no spoor.
Perhaps a different sort of beast.
The two students who are missing are called Akamas and Theoros.
Theoros? Makarios' brother?
The same. I fear I have failed the magistrate.
I'll look at the campsite and see what I can find. A burnt patch. Someone dropped a torch in surprise. A lost shield. That is a bad omen. Signs of battle. A body. He doesn't look much like Makarios or Xanthi. Must be the other boy. The trail. Someone ran towards the mountain heights. Could be Theoros. Found him. The watch will be vigilant here.
Looks like an intruder! Body up! I won't let you win! God, be good! Please untie me! I fall to the ground! My gratitude, warrior. I was certain I would not see another day.
What's your name?
Theoros.
Your brother worships you, and will be overjoyed to see you.
Makarios. Has the time come for him to join the Agogi already?
Yes, He already studies with trainer Patroclus.
Curse all of Olympus. He isn't ready for this.
The world is tough, but if we look out for those we love, we can shield them from at least a little harm.
I do not know that I can face my brother. All my brothers, again.
Of course you can. Makarios worships you. But you can use that love to fuel your bravery and defeat your fear. Retrieve your shield from where you left it and return to the Agoyi. Soon you'll embrace your brother again.
Thank you, my friend. I will. Please, tell my mother that her sons will do the family proud.
I won't let you do anything.
I don't want to be spotted here.
He was floating there for a while.
What do you have to share with me, Mistios?
Makarios is well placed at the Agoyi. The trainer, Patroclus, will be a hard taskmaster, but he will grow strong and brave.
God's willing, he'll find a way to endure and thrive. It is not easy to send one's heart into the world.
He's eager and bright, and he has Theoros there to guide and inspire him. They will support each other.
You demonstrate the wisdom of Athena, Eagle Bearer. You are a blessing to this family. There are several in the region who could benefit from your presence, Eagle Bearer. Help them, inspire them, and I'll reward you.
Give me their names.
The farm owner, Laniki, as well as several of the town's important women, Zita, Damia, and Zefxo.
Who is this farm owner?
Laniki runs the farm for her family. Recently, it has been underperforming. She blames the gods and believes the land is cursed. But I wonder if she's too quick to punish her ilotes.
What does Zita need?
Her daughter, Zoferas, is as wild and headstrong as an untamed filly. Zita constantly prays for guidance, but I suspect Zoferas needs a more grounded hand to direct her.
What should I know about Tamia?
She has two precocious children who rule the roost in the Agora. They reduce their tutors to tears and stir up the other age mates. She is hoping you can instill some respect in them.
What can you tell me about Zevkso?
Her husband is off training for war, and she specifically requested an audience with you for help with something quite personal.
I'll find them and see what they want of me.
May the Dioscuri watch over your path.
Mm-hmm.
My lamb, you've been gone so long.
Brasidas is dead.
No.
That's right.
Vimos killed him in battle.
And what of my son?
Cleon fired an arrow into Deimos' back. The wound didn't look fatal. He could still be alive.
Malakas, Cleon. I'll kill him with my bare hands.
It's done, Mater. I already sent that snake to the sticks.
My father, you're all I have left.
Mater, there's something I need to do. I need to go to Mount Tayetos, where it all began. My whole life has been spent fighting and running. Running from my past, fighting to forget. I can't do this anymore.
My heart was shattered on that mountain.
I need to put that night behind me, once and for all.
Malaka.
I'm coming with you.
The cliff where they were thrown, I think. Or tossed.
This is where everything changed. It's like I never left.
Her brother's actually there.
Alexios!
On the edge of the world, a mother calls out to her child. Touching.
Alexios. Please.
You use that name as if it means something to me.
It's the name your father and I gave you.
Was that before or after you brought me to this mountain to die?
It was the cult! I tried to save you! I did everything! The priest told me you were dead!
And they told me you abandoned your son!
Alexios, Come to me. We are your family. We can go home.
Family. Home. My sword is my family. The battlefield is my home.
I promised to bring him back, Mater. But the cult has poisoned his mind.
Promised to bring me back to Mater, did you? You didn't bring me here. Why don't you tell our Mater the truth?
And what truth is that?
That I'm the chosen one. I'm the one with a destiny. I will bring order to this world. You're nothing but a mercenary with a broken spear.
You don't have a destiny! You are just a tool used by the cult!
I'm glad you said that. Since we first met, I've been trying to figure out what you are to me. You're a weed, trying to choke and destroy everything I've planted. And you know the best way to kill a weed is at the root.
Oh,
Alexios.
shit. I'm getting goosebumps here. Literally getting goosebumps. My hair is standing up.
I found a lion cub trapped in a snare. My friend tried to free it. That's when I heard the deadly growl of its mother. I watched as the lioness tore my friend to bloody shreds. Even in the world of beasts, a family protects its young!
I loved you! I still love you.
The one you love is dead. My destiny is clear. And I won't let you get in my way.
Alexios, listen to me. You are my brother. I tried to protect you once, and I failed. I will not fail again.
How do we get him from, like, get him out from this cult?
This belonged to our grandfather.
He's gonna stab her.
I've done terrible things.
We all have, Alexios.
Wow. This is an epic scene.
I know.
Cassandra! Wait. Thank you.
I wish it was more like earned, but that kind of escalated pretty quickly for my taste. But still, it was pretty good. Like, I enjoyed that moment. It was badass. Wow, we got like... So, we got rid of demos now. We now learn about... And we are gonna choose the Sword of Destiny. The legendary spear. We didn't get any helmets. We got this though. And a breastplate. Badass. She looks badass. Look at that. You can't deny the fact.
Alex, Viamos. Why don't we go hunting tomorrow? I just thought...
It's a good idea.
And he's good at it, obviously.
Sounds like fun.
Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
It'll never be the same. I thought it could, but it'll take some work.
It's impossible to see through the gods' eyes. They have a plan, you know. If we could, then we'd know just what to do.
The gods.
I don't think the gods can take credit for this one, Barnabas.
An urn is only as strong as its potter, Cassandra.
Urns are pretty easy to break.
Just remember, no matter who surrounds you, I'll be there. And the others are waiting for us on the ship.
Right behind you.
You are the eagle bearer. Wonderful. Magistrate Xanthi has spoken highly of you.
Very kind of her.
So here's the thing. My children have promising futures, but they refuse to learn and study. They think they know better, but they can't recite a poem to save their lives.
Where do I fit into this?
They've heard of the Eagle Bearer and worship the ground you walk on. If you related an epic story to them, I'd bet they retain it and impress their tutors.
It's an odd request, but I've been asked to do stranger things. I'll do it.
My children are waiting inside the Temple of the Onysos Kolonatas for today's epic story. The subject is Perseus, which they should know well, but seem to forget all when questioned.
I know the story well, of course, but my preferred version may not be what your children expect.
Do not fear. If you need a reminder, there are many relics related to Perseus in the hall adjacent to the Temple of the Onysos Kolonatas.
Good to know. Hello, I'm...
The Eagle Bearer. We've heard all about you.
Are you going to tell us a story today? Do we have to listen? We've heard it 100 times.
Yes, that's me. And yes, I'm telling you a story. Gather round and listen, children, while I spin you the yarn of Perseus. Acrisius, the king of Argos, was not a good man. He had one child, a daughter, Danae. Bitter that he had no son, he went to the oracle of Delphi and heard a prophecy that chilled him.
Ooh, what was it?
The oracle said Acrisius would be killed by his grandson. But Danae was unmarried and childless at the time. To protect himself, he locked Danae in a bronze room open only to the sky.
Ooh!
However, mighty Zeus saw the girl and fell in love with her. He transformed into a golden shower and seduced her. Danae gave birth to a son, Perseus.
I knew it!
King Acrisius couldn't kill the boy for fear of angering Zeus. So he put his daughter and grandson in a wooden crate and tossed them into the wild sea to be drowned.
How horrid! Poor Perseus.
Perseus and his mother Danae were rescued on the island of Seriphos. And Perseus grew up under the care of a kindly fisherman, Victis.
Lucky them. Did the gods help?
Maybe. Perseus learned to swim and ride and fight, and how to be good and just, even though his father was only a fisherman.
I can do all those things too!
Good for you.
Except swim.
Or be just.
Hush. Now, Victis' brother was the ruler of the island, but he was not a good man.
He's scum.
The cruel king of Seriphos, Victis' brother, Polydectes, decided he wanted to marry Danae, for she was still beautiful and noble. But Perseus knows his mother does not want this. Victis couldn't stop his brother, so it was up to Perseus to interfere and be annoying.
Christos, that's your job.
I will keep the stinky king from marrying you.
The cruel, stinky king became angry. To get rid of Perseus, Polydectes sent him on an impossible quest. Prove yourself a warrior and fetch me a worthy wedding gift, the king said, by killing a great monster.
I knew it!
Shh, I knew it too.
Polyvectus told Perseus to bring back the head of Medusa, the Gorgon whose gaze could turn anyone who looked into her eyes to stone. Polyvectus knew that Medusa would be Perseus's death.
That stinker!
But the evil king did not know Perseus was favored by the gods. Hermes gifted Perseus with winged sandals and a silver sickle, and Athena gave him a bronze shield, polished, mirror bright. Perseus flew to Medusa's lair and used the shield to watch her reflection. He cut off her head with the sickle of Hermes. As she died, the winged foal Pegasus sprang from her neck.
Yes!
Flying home, Perseus found the maiden Andromeda chained on the Ethiopian cliffs, waiting to be sacrificed to the baleful sea monster Ketos. Perseus used Medusa's head to turn Ketos to stone, rescued Andromeda, and married her.
Take that, Ketos!
Perseus returned home to find King Polyvectus relentlessly pursuing the Nai. They quarreled, and Perseus showed the king his wedding gift. When he saw Medusa's head, Polyvectus turned to stone.
Yes!
Perseus traveled to Argos with his family, and one day competed in the Great Athletic Games. He hurled the discus, and his throw was so great that it shot into the stands and struck King Acrisius. So doing, Perseus killed his grandfather and fulfilled the prophecy.
Hurrah!
You can't escape your fate.
In the end, Perseus and Andromeda settled in Mycenae as king and queen, and had 7 sons and 2 daughters, the Perside.
That was a great telling of the tale. I'll never forget it.
Maybe the best! I can't wait to tell all my friends!
Aw, thank you. I couldn't help overhearing the end of your story. Truly inspiring, Eaglebearer. Thank you.
I'm not so sure.
Slayer. I'm glad to see you again. The belt from Callisto the Bear. I wish I'd had the chance to see this creature in the wild. It was. But there are other things on this earth far more beautiful. And wild? If not, then where would the challenge be in pursuing it? This area will be well defended.
O Ira and Aphrodite, please grant my daughter the virtue of obedience. Eagle Bearer, you bless this temple with your presence. If I may ask, I'm having a little problem.
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure. You give my brothers the chance to explore. Why not me?
An explorer, are you?
So you're the eagle bearer everyone's been talking about. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'm Zoferas.
Could you please educate my daughter to behave as a Spartan woman should?
If both you and Zoferas agree, I'll train your daughter to be a fine Spartan. Beginning with her physical strength, of course.
The eagle bearer is right, Mater. Spartan women must be strong.
You can call me Cassandra.
I suppose if the Eagle Bearer says it. All right. Train my daughter as you see fit.
Let's begin your training with running. Try to keep up.
But Spartans never run. Only cowards do. Why should I train in running?
Strong legs mean you'll thrust your spear with more force.
And yours do seem very strong.
Let's race through the theater to the entrance of the Dromos. Last one there's a wounded goat. Glad you could make it.
I'll get you next time.
Now we'll race horses. But not like they do in athletic games. We'll make our own course.
Horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts? We have elotes for that.
Horses are beasts of muscle and power. You'll never understand until you hold one between your thighs.
Well, when you put it that way, ride on.
Let's race to the bridge south of Sparta. Ready? Go! The horse wasn't feeling so good today.
Don't blame the beast for your shortcomings.
How are my lessons so far, Zoferas?
Not bad. But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more exciting things to do? Treasures to find, tyrants to depose.
The secret is, by teaching a skill to someone else, you're also improving your own technique. That's the only way you'll both reach peak performance.
You'll have to show me your technique.
Do you have a suggestion for our next bit of training?
There's a place I found in the southern hills with a wonderful view. Will you go there with me?
I like the view already, but let's go.
So, does that bird follow you everywhere?
Ikaros? Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
If you don't mind being watched, I don't either. Did Zeus give you any special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
If you have that kind of talent, just call me Pandora. Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand you, Cassandra.
Are you? Tell me, who do you think I am?
You answer my questions with such passion and authority. You like being in charge, don't you?
You might be right. But really, why did you bring me out here?
I thought we might continue our training with something more personal. But you seem exhausted from keeping up with me for so long. Thanks for the exercise, though.
I have to train more myself. Magistrate Xanthi told me that you've been having trouble with your farm.
Crop failure. It's as if Ares herself salted the earth.
How are the crops failing?
Blight. Few plants grow, and the ones that do are wilted and covered in spots. The gods would never let this happen if they were happy. It's my godless Elotes, I tell you. You're a messenger of Zeus. You show them the light.
I'll find out what's happening.
Oh, thank Zeus. My Elotes, Tefta and Maron, they work the fields, but they do not respect the gods. Teach them.
I haven't seen other farms in the area with blighted crops. What could be causing the difference?
The grain grew in short and dry. Then the animals started to grow ill. Obvious signs of displeasing Persephone or her mother. Maron claims the animals have been poisoned, but I have no enemies to speak of.
What makes you blame your Elotes for the blight? Have they tampered with the plants and animals?
They do not worship as you and I do. I thank Demeter for all she gives us at the end of each day, but they just reap the bounty of her hard work.
So, it's divine intervention.
What else dictates our fates? Tefta won't stop babbling about the soil. Thinks I overwork my farm. Idiot woman. As if this farm hasn't been in my family for generations.
I'll go talk with your Elotes and see what they know.
Miss Dios.
Here, your master claims this blight is the will of the gods. What do you think?
Sometimes crops fail. Could be dry soil, could be insects. It's a shame about the donkey. He was more crucial to the farm's success than the master. Or you, for that matter.
How can I make clearing the ground easier?
The hoe I'm using is falling apart. I have to fix the blade every few swings. Something more sturdy would make it go faster.
It's not like you're shackled to this patch of land. What's preventing you from getting a new hoe?
Have you ever been beaten so hard you lose hearing in one of your ears? That's what happened last time I went to market without permission.
Oh, of course. I'll look for one. Here you go. This should make digging easier.
You're all right for a stranger. Look, the water's tasted like a rusty blade for the past few weeks. Last time I had water like that was when I was downriver from a blacksmith.
Thank you. Mauled to death. May your journey across the Styx be a more peaceful end than this. Debris might be getting stuck in this net. Maybe the dead man was a fisherman. These don't look like the knife wounds of a man. I'll bet it's the metal from the armor giving the water a bad taste. Ah, that smell is going to linger on me. At least the river runs clear now. I heard that the crops haven't been producing this season.
Laniki expects more crops every year. The soil needs to rest.
So there could be nothing else causing crop shortage?
I didn't say that.
You know more than you're saying. Where would I get mint? You can't get mint for yourself because...
The master keeps all the medicine. I can pick and dry the herbs, but I'm not allowed any for myself.
I'll go find some mint for you. Here you go. The herbs you needed.
Fresh is better for my stomach, but since the blight, dried is all we have left. The back patch of land is riddled with blight like I've only seen once before. My old master lost his whole farm to it. I'll never forget this smell.
The back of the farm. I'll take a look. I wonder anything grows in this field with all this mess crushing the plants.
Oh!
Tanners in Kefalonia use something that smells awful to make leather. It can't be good for the soil. The earth is stained here. That can't be good for the soil. It seems like fire is the only way to make sure of ending this blight. I have to tidy everything up around here. Now I'm beginning to understand Tefta's anger. The diseased crops have been burned, and the river is cleared. That should be the last of the blight.
Oh, you truly are God-sent. What was the cause of the rot?
I can see why your Elotus would anger the meteor.
Yes, you see how they mistreat me and disrespect me? They don't know how good they've got it. I'm glad you were able to strike a modicum of fear and respect into them.
We must all learn to fear and respect the gods. To do otherwise is to risk their wrath. There it is.
Hello, Ahmad. What's up? Welcome. Did we really complete all the legendary hunts? The boar one was the most difficult one, in my opinion. Wow. Look at how big this world is. What's happening here? Pirate speech. There's no that might be a fast travel point. This is beautiful. Look at that. That is amazing. That view. Alright, I need to go to the other place. I'm almost done with the scavenging hunt.
Beast Slayer. The pelt of the Ligaun wolf. A wolf is not only a vicious predator. If I fall for something, it won't be a beast, but someone here on Chios. I'll return when I have more pelts. Am I facing towards the sun? Zawadzka. Paćka.
the boat here. It's coming along pretty nicely. Capaloria.
You, come here. Come to see the richest man in Achaea, have you?
You don't look rich.
The richest person in any land is the one who wants for the least. And I want for nothing at all.
Rich, wanting for nothing, and calling me over to help. Doesn't make sense.
Ah! A mind that thinks for itself. Someone save me from this horror. Relax, relax. The name's Democritus. Renowned thinker of thoughts, writer of rights, and questioner of answers.
I'm Cassandra. And I've never heard of you.
Probably says more about you than me, Cassandra. Now you came here to help, hmm? So happens I've uncovered the whereabouts of 3 divine mathematical discoveries.
Mathematical discoveries. Really?
Yes, really. The theorems, when combined with my own, will unlock the greatest mystery in the universe, which, as you know, is a place where mysteries strive to remain locked. Bring these 3 theorems to me, and I will reward you handsomely.
So, you get the theorems, and I get a reward. From a man who seems completely disinterested in Drachmi.
Drachmi is for idiots! What I offer is far greater than that. But first, the theorems.
Fine.
Only the greatest achievements of rational thought. The original transcriptions of the Golden Ratio, the Pythagorean Theorem, and Zeno's Paradox.
Tell me about Zeno's Paradox.
Myself excluded. Zeno of Elea was the world's brightest philosopher, known for writing paradoxes that could stump anyone. His work was thought destroyed, but I happen to know the priests in Locris saved it.
About the Golden Ratio.
Ah, the divine number. It's a guiding principle in architecture, sculpture, and is found in nature too. The original is wasting away in the dirty hands of sculptors in Argos. It should be with a mathematician. Like me.
Why is he laughing like that?
Where am I going to find the Pythagorean theorem?
It's all around you, of course. Deceptively simple, but subtly mysterious. The equation was apparently etched in stone. I heard the tale it was lost in sunken ruins between 3 islands that form a triangle.
Uh-huh.
I'll find these theorems for you.
Come back as soon as you have one.
The Pythagorean theorem. Wow. They're like located really far apart from each other. It's insane. It is insane. Alright, there's one here. I think I can go here. The Pythagorean theorem. All right. $700 meters. Yeah, that's it. Are we going from the salt thing?
That's what I'm looking for. One of the documents Demokritos wants. This isn't it.
Okay, the next one will go down here. Oh, that's uncharted territory now. You see. How about the other one? It's right here. We'll go here first. Exciting times. Alright. Alright.
There it is. The golden ratio. Demokritos will want to know I found.
Alright, the last piece. We have to go on the boat. Need to go on the boat, on the boat, on the boat. Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Is this the boat that we have? We can't go like 2 kilometers in that boat. We need to call our ship, actually. the hell can't I call the ships?
No, no! Fire! Out! Oh, Malaka! Got to get it out.
Seriously, there's no ship coming here.
I shouldn't go out any farther than this point.
Malaka. Malaka. I need to find a boat. I think this is a good area.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
You should get out of here!
What next?
We could go hunting.
Do I look like the type that can defend myself?
We won't hunt bears, Herodotus. We'll hunt lions, traitors, you know, the usual big game.
Ah, the worst kind of beasts. Where should we head?
You can spin the wheel any direction and you'll find the cultist. Scum everywhere.
Then we have nothing to lose. Nothing but time! Let's track them down!
Then set sail. We have a cult to kill.
Sails up! Now! Let's move! Hang on tight! Sails down! Ship the oar! Oars now! Battle positions! Increase speed! Archers! We need you!
Well aimed!
Attack! Ready to shoot! Hit them with your spears!
There will be more battles like that. Nothing the best one can handle. Hey, we can probably salvage that.
Crew to battle stations! Maximum speed! Fire! Spears at the ready! Go!
Wait until they are in range. That speed will be useful.
Let's go! We're at maximum speed! Archers! Throw spears! Archers! Get ready!
Back on safe water.
Here it is.
Faster! Slow!
The commander's leaving the helm.
Hmm. Hey, TKW, what's up?
Onward! Get that sail down!
Whoa. Where's the dock here? I think we're supposed to go in this enclosure. Let's take it around.
We are pulling up to that salvage.
Full speed! This place is nice.
We need to let the oars catch their breaths.
There's the camp.
Let's just synchronize the location first.
Fira. Not what I expected.
Whoa.
Χαίρε, Δημόκριτος.
Cassandra! What?
So, I found Zeno's paradox.
You did? And what did you think of it?
Pythagoras theorem.
The tortoise arrives at a point. Achilles, who is chasing it, runs after him. But after Achilles arrives at the same point, the tortoise has moved on. By the time Achilles arrives at the tortoise's new spot, the creature has again moved further.
Exactly. It shows how the universe divides itself infinitely.
A mathematical theory hidden in a child's fable.
Zeno was clever. Every knowledgeable old man I've ever met was an idiot. But the minds of children are endlessly wise.
I found the original golden ratio.
A discovery that would change the course of existence.
At first, I didn't think I saw anything special about it, but the sides of this diagram aren't even. The side marked A is almost half of the side marked B.
Almost, but not quite. A and B are to A as A is to B.
So how can this theory be used?
Used? It isn't used, only observed. It is the divine balance occurring naturally in the most measurably beautiful places in the world. It is everywhere. And nowhere.
It took some doing, but I found the Pythagorean theorem.
The greatest breakthrough the world will ever know. And now we have it in its original glory.
I thought it might be about the points of the triangle, but the theorem is about the length of the sides.
Astute! You're wiser than you put on. The two shorter sides squared, when added together, are equal to the square of the hypotenuse.
That was a lot to take in. But I think I found everything.
You did. And with this, I can finally form my grand theory. The theory that simultaneously divides and unites all the universe.
What is this theory?
Using the theorems as evidence, I intend to prove that the universe is divisible into infinitely smaller parts. As we break reality down, the parts shrink, and the space between them grows.
That's ambitious.
Once you prove your theory, what will you do with it?
Although I aim to prove that the universe is divisible, I hope that the theory can be used to unite people.
All of this sounds ambitious.
One can't achieve greatness by attempting mediocrity. But I confess, I have a personal motivation.
Everyone always does.
Ha! In another life, you would have made a fine student. When I was a student, I loved a poet. But I was so consumed by study, I never told her. I hope to use these theorems to show her my poetry. And maybe to win her heart.
If that's what you want to do, let's do it.
What? Right now?
You missed your chance to tell her once, Demokritos. There's no point in missing it again. Let's go.
You're right. This time I will do it properly.
I never would have guessed you were a lover.
Well, I wasn't. My theory that all atoms exist with a great void between them is a bit like the life I've lived.
But not anymore. Now you're filling that void.
Maybe. Maybe what fills the void and what draws us together is love.
Save that line for the poet, Demokritos. It's a good one.
You think so? All right, I will.
Well, hello, Darian. Just coming to St. Louis. See you streaming, no problem, man. See you soon.
That's not good.
Drachmy.
Democritus, I'm sorry.
They killed her. For it to end like this. After all this time.
You have your theorem. And the others. Read them to her. Let her see your poetry.
It's too late.
It's never too late.
You can go. In another life, she might have known my love for her. You might have been my student. Imagine the happiness we'd have known.
A wise man told me, the richest person in any land is the one who wants for the least. Don't want for the past, Democritus.
I'll leave soon enough. But for now, I think I want for privacy. Take this and leave me to mourn, Cassandra.
Thanks for the drachmy. Santina. Mi pasa, mi casa. Hi, Mr. Donkey. Get rid of that bounty hunter. Awesome.
What's going on? I don't see any.
Bounty is cleared.
Stop! There is a body here. Are they still breathing?
Uh-oh.
Die like the You won't get away,
Cool. I think we're done here. Cool.
Yeah, let's go. Found him.
Kere, would you happen to have any Athenian armor in your shop?
Timotheos can buy his father's armor back if he likes. Won't be cheap, though.
What do you mean?
Diocles sold me his armor not too long ago.
Timotheus said his father's armor was stolen.
Well, I have it here and I'm no thief. I also have another set of Athenian armor. Not as nice, but it'll do for the burial.
I'll take Diocles' armor.
You'll find it in...
It should be ready to meet Lykinos and Timotheus at the funeral.
There you are. Do you have the armor I asked for?
I have your father's armor, Timotheus.
That's great news! Where did you find it?
I went to the merchant in town. The armor wasn't stolen, Timotheus. Your father sold it.
That doesn't make any sense. My father wouldn't lie to me. What matters is you got the armor back. Thank you, Mistios, truly.
You're welcome.
Now I just need an offering of oil for the ceremony.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Mistios! Any news?
I took care of the bandits, Likino.
I can breathe easier knowing my pater has been avenged. There's no chance those Malakas had any explanation for their heinous actions?
Your father owed the bandit leader Ipatos quite a bit of drachmae.
What business could he have had with that scum? What matters is that they've paid for their crimes. Thank you, Cassandra.
Now you can focus on mourning.
I should probably let Timotheos know about this. If you're staying for the burial, I'm sure an offering of wine would mean a great deal to my pater.
He did?
I mean, you should be able to find what we need at the docks.
be watching for me. I need to be careful. Fine. I could get the oil, or just head back to the burial. That's both of the offerings. I should head back to the burial.
I need to kill this bud. I need to kill this dude. Higher grounds.
I'm free.
Malaka. Alright, I think we're done.
How could you be so stupid? More bloodshed, Likinos?
Potter's death needed vengeance. I took care of it.
You took care of it? You really think you will end there?
Cassandra, you agree with me, right?
Timotheus is right. Provoking the bandits was short-sighted.
If I recall, you were less concerned when you were getting paid.
Someone else's father probably just died because of you. Then it'll be your head next.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
What? No, why would you say that?
You've been nothing but cruel to me since I got here.
I'm sorry, Likinos. I just don't want to lose you too.
We only have each other now that Potter's gone.
We should proceed with the burial. Did you find an offering?
Here, Timotheus. An offering of oil for your father.
Thank...
I did what I could.
Likinos, come. We must...
In a moment. I'd love to see you once more before you leave town. Please.
See you around, mister.
Mis tíos. Drachme. What's up with the blue light? Alright, let's just check it out.
I was hoping to have...
What did you have in mind?
Poet may be my day job, but there's more to me than that. I am also a very talented cook. Allow me to make you a fabulous meal.
I'd like that.
Great. There's just one thing. I'll need a little help hunting down some ingredients. Literally.
You're treating me, you said?
After all we've been through together, surely you can agree that I'm a lover, not a fighter.
For how many bandits I've killed for you? It's pretty safe to say you're not a fighter.
I have to compensate somehow.
What do you need me to hunt?
This dish calls for venison. Any of the beasts wandering nearby should do. Meet me at the cliffs near the Ipermnistra camp once you find some.
I should watch my step around here.
Misthios, may I trade your time for wealth? You look wiser than the average mercenary. Perhaps you're nearly as wise as Athena herself.
You speak plainly, Auntie.
I speak the truth, Cassandra.
You know me?
Don't pretend to be ignorant of your infamy, Cassandra the Eagle Bearer. I have a series of tasks I thought someone of your reputation could handle. But if you feel you're not up to it...
What kind of tasks?
To begin, I have a test of judgment. Which god is more dangerous, Poseidon or Apollo? The answer lies in a nearby tomb.
This is just a riddle.
Riddles are telling, and rewarding when I give them. Prove your worth to me by going to the graveyard near the sanctuary of Athena and solving it.
Fine. I'll figure.
Malakas.
A model ship as an offering to Poseidon. Clearly someone feared death in the sea. Here lies my brother, a brave man. He was chosen to confront the enemy threatening our village, but his ship sank and sharks feasted on his flesh. What little parts were found, I sealed in this tomb. Sharks are under the command of Poseidon, as are all creatures of the sea. Is he the more dangerous god? A golden plate marked with the sun. An offering dedicated to Apollo and his youthful strength. Here lies my father, a simple farmer. A lion tore him to pieces as he brought in his grain. May the gods grant him peace. Lions are a golden beast with manes like the sun. Surely they are the favorite of Apollo. Does that make him the more dangerous god? Protect us from teeth that tear and beasts that bite. Sounds like a child's prayer.
You! I know who you are. Athena sent you to kill me.
Why would you think that?
I was to be tried for murder, but a great fire burned up the courts and all the records. I walked free. But lately I've heard Athena in my dreams saying I would meet justice. And here you are.
An old woman hired me to come here. You weren't part of that contract. But lose your temper and I might change my mind.
I know what Athena told me. I'll face my death blade first.
I've seen all there is to see here. Now to answer the... Let's move!
Mm-hmm.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Watch it! You'll kill someone!
You spent enough time in the graveyard. What did you find?
How did you know I actually went?
I have my ways.
Is there dirt on my sandals? A look in my eye? It seems to me you're good at figuring people out.
Perhaps. But I want to know which god you think is more dangerous, Poseidon or Apollo.
Why are you so interested in knowing?
Because I have two tasks that require the attention of Amistios. But I can trust the easier task to nearly anybody. I'm going to assign the more dangerous one to you, naturally.
There was a farmer attacked by a lion while he harvested his crops. An attack by a golden beast under the shining sun. Surely that is the work of Apollo, making him the more dangerous god. I'm glad you agree.
You've wisely considered the subject. I approve. Take this. It's for your judgment.
You ask for my judgment, but you seem to be judging me.
Am I? Consider this. Lions don't usually eat farmers unprovoked.
So you think something is pushing the lions to behave strangely?
I'm sure you could find out what that is and help the locals with their lion problem. You'll find them in Argolis, east of the Hypermnestra camp.
I'll see what I can do.
Aphrodites. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the stream now. It's already been 3 hours. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one.